Hey everybody, this is my mealworm update number 3. I started this colony maybe about a year ago, somewhere close to there, but it is currently, for as many reptiles as I have, it's out of control. It's going very slow, but it's booming, let me put it that way. Okay, where to start? Let's start with the morphs here. These are my morphs. You can see one of them has turned into a beetle. I don't clean it that often. When there's a lot of dead ones in there, I'll clean it, like that guy just hatched. But when they hatch, I take them out of there, and this is my beetles. And they'll probably start to scatter because they hate light. But I have carrots, oatmeal, just a little leaf decoration in here. And yeah, I got a lot of beetles. And I still have all these guys to put in there and all those guys that are morphing. And I get the morphs from here. This is where I keep the mealworms number 1. Number 1 means I call them the MREs, mealworms ready to eat. But these guys are, the medium size down to, these itty bitty little guys down in here. So they're just a range of sizes, but they're all, the dark golden yellow and ready to go. And I do have this in a very tall Sterilite container, but I have all my polymer clay and paints and stuff down in these 3, so. Now this here is my babies. This is a very fine dust that I, have just collected over time. I hate to admit, but that's a lot of probably mealworm poop as well. But it's cornmeal as well, so it's a mixture of small items. But you can see all the little sheds on top. You can just see them all. These actually need to be shaken, and I'll show you in another video how I clean my baby container. But I give these guys carrots too, and as you can see, they obviously love them. These guys aren't quite ready yet. When I do sift it with a strainer, the ones that don't make it through and collect in the strainer, I put up here. And my last one is the eggs and the infants, as I call them. I just cleaned the beetles out. I had a lot of dead ones, so I figured might as well go ahead and clean it. I left the dead ones in here. Sometimes it's good to leave those in there because you don't know if some of the larvae that did hatch are in there eating what moisture is left instead of the carrots. So if you throw that away, you're potentially throwing away a mealworm. But I don't know if any of them have really hatched quite yet. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let's see, where is it? Right there. Right at the tip of my finger. Yeah, you see him moving? He's super tiny. So, these guys obviously are going to be in here for quite a while. And these here are the remainder of what was my last mealworm ready to eat container. They were starting to morph very rapidly. As you can see, I have a lot of morphs that are, pretty fresh. So I went ahead and I put them in containers that I had left over from Chinese food. These things come in such good hand around the house. But as you can see, no more morphs right now. I just took them out of the refrigerator. They've been in the fridge for a while. But I'm using these right now for the adult crested gecko we have, and the really tiny ones I'm using for the baby. But leftover carrots, I just buy a pack from the grocery store. It lasts quite a while. I just buy the cheapo pack. Don't have to be anything special. But I'm going to go ahead and put these beetles in here. And that's my mealworm update. I would have to say, as an estimate, I would probably say I have a couple 100,000 mealworms in total, because you see how big each container is, how deep it is. It's a good inch, well, maybe about a half an inch deep. maybe about an inch, somewhere around there. But I also have a ton of beetles, so and a ton yet to come. But yeah, I have quite a bit. I'm actually trying to get rid of them. So if you need some mealworms, let me know. Maybe we can work out a deal. I don't know. But that is my update number 3. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it helps.